Hey everybody, it's Paula from the Real Polish Fanatic blog and Jewelry by RPF. Thank you for stopping by my little corner of YouTube and spending a little bit of your day with me. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be talking about 6 polishes from Bee's Knees Buzzmas 2023. These are the ones that I received. All these polishes were sold as mysteries, and I believe all of them were the same for everybody except for the last day. You had there were 4 polishes and you got 2 in a mystery bag, so there's 2 that people would not have gotten, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and we will get to swatching Buzzmas 2023. Okay, I start every video with what is on my nails. So today I have 2 different polishes. This is them. I have this polish that I just received from my Black Friday order. It's called You Need to Calm Down. This is a pretty periwinkle with kind of pastel flakes in it. I see some pink and aqua and maybe like a gold or coppery color. I have this one really big flake right there if you can see it. That's always fun when you get one big one out on your nail like that. And then that was 2 coats of You Need to Calm Down. And then for the accents, or I guess the other nails, I have this one from Color Club. This one is called All the Jingle Ladies. This was showcased in my favorite holiday polishes from 2023 the other day, last week I think. And this is a gold with iridescent and hollow glitter. Really sparkly, really fun. They actually both dry matte and I left them in the matte state. So kind of like that. I was a little bit over red and green, so I wanted something a little different but still festive. So I thought that was kind of a nice combo to wear together. But today we're going to talk about the 6 polishes that I received from Bee's Knees for the Buzzmas 2023. It's an annual thing she does around Christmas time. This year, all of them were mysteries. We had no idea what we would be getting. Sometimes her mystery polishes do come out with spoilers ahead of time, but there were no spoilers or anything this year. So first up is this pretty reflective glitter called Camilla. This was from day 1. Day 1 was a 2-piece mystery bag. So this was one of the polishes from that one. Just white with a really strong green shimmer. You can see in there. And then the reflective glitter. And it also kind of turns to a pink. It's kind of a green to pink shimmer. You can see that. And here it is on the swatch wheel. Both of these are 1 coat. You can see how strong that shimmer is. And these 2 polishes she had marketed as being able to be worn together, this one and the next one. So we will see. Don't remember if I showed you the bottom. It's called Camilla. I think that these first 2 polishes would look very pretty together. We'll go ahead and do a second coat here on the swatch wheel. Formula is very nice. It probably does help to cover a little bit having that second coat. You can still see through it, so it will be more of a sheer. You'd want to layer it over maybe an off-white kind of a color. That's really pretty, very sparkly, and that shimmer is so strong, and it does sort of go from like the green to a pink, if you can see that. Really, really pretty. And then the other part of this 2-piece mystery bag for day 1 was this one here, pretty green to blue multi-chrome with some sparkly little shimmers in there. And this one is called Leviathan. Not sure if I'm saying that correctly. But just a really pretty green to blue duochrome with a little bit of sparkle action. Here is that one on the swatch wheel in one coat. Both of these are just one coat. It's pretty smooth. There's a little bit of patchiness, but not too bad on that first coat. Let's go in and paint up a second coat. Bee's Knees has really nice wide paddle brushes, rounded paddle brushes. So that's good. And there's that one in two coats. You can see the little twinkles. It's not really glitter. I think it's probably just well, maybe very fine glitter, but it's not sparkly, but it's just a little bit sparkly. That doesn't really make sense, but here's what that one looks like in two coats on me. Really pretty. And then day two, I'm sorry, those two were from day one. And day two was a single polish. Again, it was a mystery and everybody got the same one. It's pretty, it's another reflective glitter. See all that reflectiveness. This is sort of a like a burgundy kind of a color with silver reflective glitter. And in the bottle you can really see a bunch of gold and kind of green shift. So we'll see if that comes out onto the nail or not. This one was called Elorkin. Again, I'm probably not saying that correctly. And here's what that looks like in one coat. These two right here, it's just sort of on the swatch wheel, it's just sort of a gray actually with that kind of pink shimmer. Let's see what it looks like again with the second coat. I believe these polishes will be available for individual sale at some point. She hasn't come out with a day yet, but if you missed out on any of them, I think you will be able to get them in the future at Bee's Knees website. So that is beautiful. It really, really deepened the color, and the reflective glitter just sort of sparkles there. Really, really a pretty one. Here's what it looks like on me. And then day 3 of the Buzzmas this year was also a single polish. Everybody got the same one. This one is called Elspeth and Raven. I can't remember what this collection was based on, but more than likely a book or a movie or a TV show. She seems to usually use that kind of thing for inspiration. And this is just in the bottle, you just see a lot of green to gold. You'll see on the swatch wheel in the one coat, it's kind of a like a, oh gosh, like not quite brown but not red, or I don't know, it's sort of like a rusty color maybe with that super strong green shimmer. Let's go ahead and paint on a second coat. See how that does. Once again, the second coat is really deepening it. And bringing out a lot more of the green. It's these two right here, one coat and two coats. You can see how much different that looks between the first coat and the second coat. But it does shift. You do sort of get that kind of rusty, pinky, mauvey rose color at extreme angles, kind of like this. You can see down at the tip, it's a little bit more of that color. And then the green shimmer up at the top. Very pretty. It does look like it's still sheer at 2 coats. I can see through the swatch wheel. I can see where my nail ends, but very, very pretty. And then day 4, it was just a 4-day extravaganza. Day 4 was a lot of a mystery bag with 2 polishes out of 4 possibilities. So everybody got 2, but there were 4 polishes in the pool, and these were supposed to have unicorn pea, which is lovingly referred to as UP, unicorn pea, which is a shimmer that has been discontinued for personal use. I think it started its life as a something that you would use to paint cars with, and then the nail polish community found it and fell in love with it. It's sort of a red to green to gold shifting shimmer, and even mainstream brands like Clarins, I think it's Clarins 230 was maybe one of the original polishes that used that. And then Fantasy Fire from, I'm going blank, who made Fantasy Fire? Somebody over in Europe made that one, and it had unicorn pea. And then it was a lot easier to come upon back in the day, and so quite a few indies got their hands on it and made OGUP is kind of what it's called, polishes using it. And then it has been discontinued for consumer use because some country, I don't know if it's ours or a different country, uses that pigment now to make currency. So they don't sell it to general public, even like car detailers or anything, because they don't want people forging the currency, I guess. This one, I don't know if this is actual unicorn pea or if this would be like a sibling. There was kind of sibling shimmers. This is kind of confusing, but there were sibling shimmers that kind of had the same makeup, but they weren't red to green to gold. There was a green and there was a blue. And this to me looks like it would be more like one of the siblings, but maybe it's not. It might be actual unicorn pea, just a very strong green shift on this one. But anyway, this one's called Lucian, and you can see on the swatch wheel, it's sort of the same type of, this was the previous one we just did, and you can see it's not too far off. It's just a little bit more rosy colored with the same green shimmer. So let's see what this looks like. This is it in 1 coat. Both of these are 1 coat, and it's just sort of a rosy pink with a strong green shimmer. So let's see what this second coat will do. Definitely is deepening up the color and bringing that green sparkle out even more. So there it is. It turns it from a little bit less of a rosy color to more of a rusty color, but that shimmer is very strong in it. But you can see what a difference that second coat on this one also makes, from 1 coat to 2 coats. And here it is on me. Again, this one is sheer. I can see where my nail ends under this little swatch wheel. That's quite pretty. A little bit unusual. And then the second one I got in my UP mystery bag was this. This one is called Azrael. And this is what I would consider to be more of a unicorn pea look. where you get that red, more of a red shimmer, and then it goes green to gold at extreme angles. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is it in one coat. Both of these are one coat, just a teal base, and I can see a little bit of the red shimmer in there. So let's go ahead and paint up our second coat. Once again, it's really deepening that color, adding a lot more of the base color. And you're able to see the shimmer a little bit better too, at least in person. It may be a little too bright to see it here. It's just very dark. It almost looks like black, but you can tell it's not quite black. Maybe like a deep navy type of a color. So those were the 6 polishes that I received in my Buzzmas 2023. Everybody would have got the same first 4, just the last 2 could be different because there were 4 polishes to choose from and you got 2 of them. So here is Camilla. If you'd like to take a screenshot and look for these at a later time if you missed out on any of them. Leviathan, pretty green to blue, duochrome. Then we went to Elorkin. And again, I'm probably saying these names incorrectly, but it's a very pretty, it's not quite burgundy. It's just a deep red, pinkish, reddish color. And then a lot of pink micro glitter and or shimmer, and then that silver reflective glitter. And then we moved on to Elspeth and Raven, which is this one here in 1 coat and 2 coats. Then we moved to the UP polishes, Lucian, which is this pretty rust with the strong green to gold shimmer. And last step for me was Azerial, which is that pretty teal, which really deepens up to almost a navy, like a sky, dark midnight sky color. So there they are. I think I like them all. I think my favorites are these 2. From day 1, those were very pretty. And I think this one's very pretty too, the third one. All right, that was a quick swatch of the Bee's Knees Buzzmas 2023. What do you think? Did you get any of these? I know a lot of people don't like to buy mystery polishes because you're just not sure what you're gonna get, and especially when there were no spoilers posted beforehand. But I'm very happy with these. I'm anxious to see what the other 2 UP polishes look like, and maybe I'll pick them up in the future, but I am quite happy with those. All right, everybody, thanks for stopping in, spending a little bit of time with me, checking out this Bee's Knees Buzzmas 2023, and let me know in the comments if you got any, what you think of them, if you might pick some up in the future, all that good stuff. I will say goodbye for now, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.